Let me guess, you think you've heard it all before, but you've been lied to by every Tom, Dick and Harry. This is a sheep. See these golden handcuffs? In a few minutes, I'm going to show you what this sheep can teach you on how to achieve 200% and more productivity growth, deliver over 90% of your roadmap, and achieve over 70% job satisfaction in 12 weeks or less. Hey, it's Jurgen the Smet here, and let me ask you this. Are you sick and tired by the lack of transparency and visibility into ongoing projects and processes? An innovation pipeline that is being choked by bureaucratic processes and the fear of failure. The dependency hell that continuously need to be monitored, managed and coordinated around. And you wish you could eliminate bottlenecks that are leading to inefficiencies, decreased productivity and mounting frustration within teams. Or are you looking for ways to reignite the spark of innovation, making it a place where new ideas are encouraged, tested and implemented swiftly? An environment of transparency and open communication where decisions are made with clarity and strategic insight. Running streamlined processes, simple structures and methodologies, ensuring they are scalable, efficient and ready for rapid growth, without compromising product quality or team morale. If this sounds like you, then you're in luck, because in the next few minutes I'm going to reveal the single most exciting business growth opportunity on the planet with you. Sounds good? Excellent. Now, before I reveal this, let me first say that it's not for everybody. I have to be ridiculously selective about who I work with, for reasons you'll understand in just a moment. But first, let me show you what I'm talking about.
The productivity skyrocketed, 400% increase in productivity. That 400 is a real number. Our capability to deliver on that roadmap is 92% at this moment. The mood in R&D, people say that they are, 80% of people will tell you that either they are satisfied or they are very satisfied with their job. Absolutely perfect, right? So I'm really, really happy.
Better results, like having happy end users. We have also less people leaving the company, so we have really a decrease in employee turnover. And our lead time, in fact, it decreased with 81%.
After a couple of months, I think 4 months was it, we did a survey. We had in fact fantastic results because 92% they don't want to go back to the previous methodology. The people thought, the quality is indeed improved a lot. We can much better handle change, 92% there. We have a much better visibility and our productivity increased. It's fantastic results.
We hired Jurgen to help us with the transition, to tell us what to do. For us in that process, it was important to pick a company who had as an advisor, to have a company that is capable of delivering references, that they helped companies like us or even bigger companies, because we had a lot of ambition to grow.
Now, before I tell you exactly how we achieved these results, let me briefly explain who I am and why you should listen to me at all. My name is Jurgen, and I'm a well-known expert in addressing the corporate obesity index, or the bureaucracy mass index, enabling organizations to fly again. I'm also the founder of the Simplification Officers, the leaders of bringing startup jazz into larger corporates. We help organizations like yours reinvent themselves with minimum time, effort, and frustration. I'm passionate about helping organizations do this because it brings money to the bank for them and joy back to the work floor. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Here's what I mean. Back in 1996, I started my professional career as employee number 12. Today called a startup, back then just a small company. The best time of my life, there was this real musketeer spirit, all for one for all. It worked out great, we grew and took over the market in no time. And then we were acquired by a 15,000 people corporation. You can imagine the culture shock. More and more processes, more and more structures, more and more rules were thrown at us, slowing down everything. But me and my team ignored those completely. We kept going for speed, innovation and joy instead. A bit rebellious, I know. A year or so into the acquisition, our previous growth stalled. Not to say things went backwards. As corporate organizations do in that situation, so did ours. A thorough screening by one of the big four. As team lead, I had to admit ignoring structures, process and rules. I didn't hear anything about the screening for months afterwards. And then I was called to the corporate headquarters. I thought it was over for me. They have found their black sheep to blame. The contrary was true. They wanted to know how me and my small team were the only ones still going strong while others were not. The moment my learnings grew exponentially. In about 8 to 10 years, I grew from being a team lead to a manager of 5 sites in Europe, hosting more than 500 people. More than a decade of learning how to simplify at scale. At conferences, meetups and other network events, I heard many stories from other organizations suffering from the exact same thing as ours did. After 15 years being an employee, I decided to help those others to achieve similar results by means of simplification. Since then, I have achieved amazing results, helping clients to make such an impact they are just too proud to keep quiet and go on stage bragging about it. All using my ways of simplification, which I'm about to share with you. I know this might be hard to believe, or you may think you could never do this. However, virtually anyone can repeat my success using my proven system. Now back to that sheep and the golden handcuffs from the start. Too many people out there act like sheep, assuming they are handcuffed by corporate bureaucracy and red tape. Yet, a couple of simple practices from my system could make all the difference. No sheeps anymore. One that could make you go like, if you throw me to the wolves, I'll come out and leading the pack. And I guarantee this is not like anything you've ever seen or heard about before. So pay very close attention, because this could be the big break you've been looking for. Here's the scoop. This proven system allows you to address all complexities that stand in your way to build your greatest products yet. Growing an engaged workforce, significantly increasing productivity, benefiting from higher levels of flexibility and adaptability, enabling innovation all over again. Why wouldn't a corporation be more like a startup? They can. This is what we do day in, day out at Simplification Officers. We have improved lives of thousands of people, making them fans of simplification. We could have created a mosaic with so many people that it would become dots. Yet we preferred one where you can still see they are real fans of simplification. You see, next to streamlined processes, tremendous levels of transparency and a spark of innovation, we create fans at our clients every single month, over and over again. My 25 plus years of discovering and tuning our system by aligning structures, process, people up and reskilling to the corporate strategic focus, it has given me a meaningful life. What makes it special, I hear you say? We bring a simple and easy way to provide transparency on what's going on. A method which enables levels of predictability you have never had before, and more importantly, doesn't cost you tons of money on expensive tooling or require you to hire a legion of new people. It's that musketeer mindset I enjoyed in my early days. A community-based approach, joined by volunteers in your organization. A community run by a system which requires only 1.5 hours on a weekly basis. A community that ensures that what is started never stops. A community which benefits from our years of experimentation, enabling a super powerful way of dealing with capacity planning, a way which enables multiple teams to work as one, different specializations to work as one, benefiting from current AI capabilities out there. A spreadsheet and whiteboards, digital or not, is all you need. Many of our clients have achieved amazing results in less than 12 weeks with our help. All without the usual frustration that comes with change. And by the way, you may be thinking, but I can't change the entire corporation I work at. I don't have the mandate to change what is needed. I don't blame you. I used to think exactly the same way. That was until I discovered the power of curiosity. Within context, using data, one can easily generate curiosity. And once people with mandate have curiosity, that's when you can get them on board, becoming a fan of you and your work instead of a burden to it. I even have written an ebook about exactly that, convincing management to say yes. Or maybe you are worried that we lure you into a lock-in situation. Don't worry, we are not Accenture or alike. We operate by means of tandem coaching. If needed, we are taking the front seat and you the back seat, showing you how things work. To then switch seats, just in case things would go off path, we can set our foot down and keep us straight. To finally step off and make space for another co-worker of yours. At the end, it's all about you and your co-workers, not about us. Or are you still concerned that we can't do this with you and the kind of commitment is just too big to say yes to? Don't worry, we never go in full force. You can test the waters with a short 10-day assessment and accompanied workshop, or attend one of our immensely valuable 3-day course cohorts, a perfect way for you to experience how we work, and for us to evaluate you're really the right client for us. Are you beginning to see how easy it can be for you to transform your organization into a star player? My proven system is new and completely unique. Super simple to use, very convenient, highly predictable, hugely profitable, and best of all, my team and I would love to help do this all with you. Want a no-risk way to find out more about how we can help you? Let me show you how. For a limited time offer only, you can claim a free no-obligation 60-minute session with one of our simplification officers. We'll discuss your individual situation, what your goals are, and how we can help you achieve them with our proven system. We'll also cover a stack of valuable information together, including how you can easily speed up value delivery and start innovating again, what you should never do when going into an agile transformation or a digital transformation, engaging in organizational design and dealing with processes and structures, and possibly 3 common mistakes that sabotage success. Remember, there's no cost or obligation to move forwards with our services afterwards if you feel it's not for you. But a word of warning, this is not some get-rich-quick scheme. This is for legitimate people who are looking to remove pain within their value delivery system and are willing to do the work to make that happen. You must also be willing to follow instructions and not be too difficult to work with. We have a strict no asshole policy. The last thing we want to do is invest all our energy, time, savvy and know-how into somebody who's lazy, annoying or unwilling to follow instructions and take action. If you can agree to that, and this sounds like the opportunity of a lifetime, and it is, all you need to do is click the link below and book in your call. Now, this call will not be a sales call. It's simply a free session designed to see if we are a good fit, and more importantly, provide value to you in advance. This call is simply about finding out if you're a fit for this or not. If you are, we'll give you all the details, including the investment required to get started. If not, we'll politely and respectfully let you know it's not a fit. So in short, what I'm offering to you here is the chance of a lifetime. A way for you to bring startup-alike efficiency, culture and joy into your organization without all your specialists running away. But please note, this message will be seen by hundreds of people, so way more people will apply for this opportunity than we have slots for in our agendas. I'll be awarding positions to people who qualify on a first-come, first-served basis. So don't waste any time and click the link below now and fill in your details to secure the next available session. Lastly, I'd just like to say, this is truly a rare opportunity to increase productivity and predictability, having an engaged workforce at it. And the way I see it, you've got two options here. First, you could forget about everything I told you today. You can go back to doing what you've always been doing and you'll get what you've always got. And let's face it, if you were happy with your current situation, you wouldn't be listening to this message right now. But you are listening to this message, and that tells me you're ready for change. If that's true, then doing nothing makes zero sense. You've got to take action. Your second option is simple. You can bite the bullet and just accept that to increase overall productivity, predictability, and growing an engaged workforce in the fastest time possible, that it just makes complete logical sense to get a proven system from someone who has already gotten to where you want to be. And avoid the frustrations by going alone and simply hoping and praying you'll make it to the promised land. To get started, all you have to do is simply click the link below this video right now. Schedule a call to find out if you qualify. So if you are ready to finally achieve greatness, click the link below this video and I'll speak to you soon.